What's good, Capricorn? Give me a minute. All right, my bad, Cap. What's good? Just chill. Got messages. Not for everybody. Switch it if you need to. Meaning it's for somebody else, and if it doesn't resonate, just don't. All right. All Capricorn placements and it's pretty much all I gotta say. Why is this acting like this? Like, just go back to it. Let's go. That's not what I'm looking for. All right. Let's see what's up. Just fucking. I don't understand why things gotta be so difficult on this bitch. Sorry. There's just so much going on for no reason. Let's see what's good. I mean, it is a reason, but I just feel like things need to be like, why can't things just be simple sometimes? All the extracurricular activity. Something about diamonds and pearls. I don't know, something to do with Los Angeles. Or... So, I don't know, diamonds are a girl's best friend, or diamonds and pearls, or lions and tigers and bears, whatever. So you're not scared. So if somebody's not scared of those things, they're scared of loving you, or vice versa. Anyways, see what's good. We'll message out. We can go from there. Well, these are not supposed to be in reverse. Alright, we got tree here, ancestry. 6, you can be like have 4, 2, or 6. You don't have to, it's random. Some not 42, so it might be 42 or 24. So this could be about family. I don't know what that's about. That's weird. Gotta eat after you. A tree is only as strong as its roots, which tend to extend deeper into the earth with each generation. You carry the name and bloodline of those who come before you, as well as their strengths and struggles, triumphs and traumas. Honor these ancestors by living in your purpose and learning more about where you come from. A tree is also a symbol of longevity and the desire to build a legacy and generational wealth for your family. If you have been receiving signs to put up an altar or develop deeper connections with living family members, this is the time to follow through and reinforce those bonds. This card can indicate a family or legacy related matter that needs your attention, possibly involving property inheritances or uncovering a truth from the past. You may be the one who has been assigned the task of breaking generational curses. Additional meanings. Place offerings, place offerings on your altar. Connect with ancestral practices. Spend time learning from your family. Family may be growing. Find strength and comfort in where you come from. Ancestry.com. Some of you guys may just be trying to. I mean, you can be understanding, more where you come from. Some of you guys could be trying to figure out more about your father, your mother, your background. Even some of you guys have been like I don't know if you've been having family problems. You could also be, adding to the family as well. So it could be like somebody being born, a child being born. Don't have to be that serious. So you guys, it's something to do with like you kind of more so reconnected with family that since you haven't reconnected with them or you haven't really talked to them much or built close bonds. So that could be that love things about maybe somebody's not in your life too much, and it's like build a bond, like something about building a bond up, or somebody may be afraid to actually be open to love as far as family or something like that goes. This could be a family member. It could be any reason why. So I'm not trying to say like because I already know family is just because they're blood don't mean anything. I understand that. So I'm not. I'm usually the one that would tell you like just because you blood don't mean shit. I'm usually saying that it doesn't mean anything. But you could have also been having a lot of conflicts, arguments, disagreements with family for whatever reason. It could have something to do with like money. It could be inheritances. It could be a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. It could have something to do with physical things, assets. Who's doing more for the family than the other? This could also be about who is getting more attention. I don't know if you're not giving someone as much attention, but you could be ignoring something or ignoring a journey or a purpose. It's not for everybody. That part is it. What am I doing with this? My bad. So let's see what's around you. Energies of people around you, characteristic traits, etc. Right. Cat placements, man. Not every reading I do for a Capricorn is going to resonate with the same Capricorn it did the other day. So just relax. It may not. You may want to check another sign that you have that is significant in your chart. Maybe it resonates more. Maybe it don't. It is different all the time. Okay. Okay. Let's get some energy as far as people around Capricorns, traits, characteristics, etc., etc. This could be you or whomever, so don't worry. It's not like, doesn't make sense. Too many. Okay. Whew. Damn. Alright, that's good enough. I got 4 for the last person I did. So, it makes sense. Alright. Any of these numbers or any of these numbers could be significant to anybody. 97, 95, 98. Somebody could be born in 95, 97, 98. Somebody could be 40. They don't have to be. Somebody could be born in 79, 59, 89, or 2004. I don't know. Let's see. Hold on. Let me. Somebody could be life path 617. Somebody could be 16. Something to do with 61. It's not for everyone else. It's not for everyone, so don't worry about it. Um, Somebody could be a life path 415. Somebody could be um, somebody could be a life path. My bad. Somebody could be a life path. My bad. That's not what I meant. Somebody could be born in 41, 2014, or 2005. Somebody can be born in 71. Somebody can be 17. Somebody can be a life path 1, 7, or 8. I already said that. It's so, like I said, somebody can be 40, born in 2004. It doesn't mean you was born in 2004. It could be your child or kid or somebody else's. So I'm just saying, It doesn't mean anything entirely unless it does. So just don't worry about it if it don't. Um, so you're perfectly imperfect. Some of you guys maybe you're really wise right now, and you're trying to bring something that you've been doing is bringing you some grand rewards. I don't know if you're a truth teller or you're like content with something and you don't fear missing out on anything. So it's something to do with like being content with how your life has been so far. It's like you're not missing out. You don't feel like you're missing out on anything. Some of you guys have been weaving your own web of whatever. So this could be you weaving your own destiny, whatever the case may be. You're wise as shit. So you guys may wear glasses, or you may need to get your eyes checked. You're a visionary big time. You could be a Kappa Aquarius, Custer Kappa Vedic, Aquarius Vedic. You don't have to. Some of you guys are overthinking something. This could be you or whomever around you. So any energies. Um, you can be over. Somebody could be overthinking something. I don't know if somebody has grand ideas but not following through with them or the actions. Some of you guys have a problem with following the rules. This could be you or anybody around you. So you guys could be losing motivation for certain things. Somebody can be losing motivation for certain things. I don't know if somebody's struggling with like the details of something. Like somebody's struggling with when it comes to details, but anything else is like maybe they're not struggling in, or maybe it's just like it's not that big of a deal, or somebody just is brushing over something. They're not really looking at everything, like everything in between. Somebody's not reading in between the lines too much. Somebody's also like, yes, about vision. You may have an energy around or whomever that's impossible to control. Somebody could be ashamed of like their behavior. Somebody could be feeling guilty of something that they might have done. I don't know if somebody has been violent. You may want to watch Scorpio's reading. You don't have to. Somebody may have been violent lately or just filled with rage. I don't know if somebody's hiding some dark secret, and that could be what's kind of like building up this guiltiness or them being feeling ashamed. I feel like it's more so guilty. Somebody can also be feeling like a victim or be feeling victimized. I don't know if somebody is just like have some uncontrollable anger that they're not dealing with, and it could be with this visionary. Somebody's not seeing what it really is. They're not reading between the lines, or not really like really digging deep to see what the issue is. It's you or whomever. Werewolf is in reverse. We also got Hermit here in reverse. Somebody is like very alone, like they're staying to themselves. They don't want anything to do with anybody. This can be a Virgo. This doesn't have to be. You can have it in your chart. It doesn't matter. I don't know if somebody is just like having temper tantrums, or somebody's just been really reclusive. This could be you. I don't know if you're not trusting anybody, or you're not trusting. Somebody's not trusting anybody. Like a deep ass distrust for everybody around them. I don't care who it is. It could be anybody. Somebody may also be really defensive, because somebody can also be judging others who live a different lifestyle than them. So somebody may be like, everybody should be living like me, looking like me, dressing like me, moving like me. If not, then something's wrong with them. So somebody maybe just be having like distorted views. Also got the Seven of Swords here, so somebody's not really, possibly not seeing things clearly with the Knight of Swords. Somebody may see things, they're focused on the wrong things or something like that, or focused on things being like the things that are like messed up, or somebody's focused on like the negative or something. I don't know, or they're focused on the things that are like. It's crazy because I feel like somebody's really gifted to where they can actually like read between the lines really well, or they're really smart, but they may be focused on the parts that are like that doesn't really mean like it's not really too much of, like, somebody overthinks it possibly, like when something can be really small and it's not that big of a deal. Somebody's like, no, that's like instead of it being minuscule, it's like big. It's like a big thing. It's like magnetizing something. And if somebody overthinks, they overthink to the point of self-deception, possibly, either, or where their eyes is playing tricks on them, or something's playing tricks on them. Their mind could be playing tricks on them. So this could be somebody's own personal hell. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just making somebody not. They're having a big distrust in everything around them, to where they're just like blocked off, don't want to deal with anybody, or they really look at they're side eyeing everyone. It could be anybody. I mean, we all got things to work on. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that's just the energy. It could be around you. That could be also you. It could be anything. So just relax. Somebody is big time fighting either their demons, or they just having a hard time, like, with a lot of people. And, could be argumentative. Could be like, if somebody's not seeing something the way they're seeing it, there's a problem. So we need to discuss this conflict, and we need to have this discussion about something. It's like, it's really weird. Yeah, competition. Yeah, arguments. Somebody, it's something to do with ego. Somebody's ego could be really inflated, or their ego is like really what is it called? Sensitive? Not sensitive. Fragile. Somebody has a fragile ego at the moment. This could be steered from childhood or the way somebody was raised or whatever. What's up with Weaver, real quick? Capricorn placements. The Emperor. Take matters into your own hands. So you're in control of something here. This could be a tough exterior too with the Emperor. You can have Aries, Taurus in your chart. You don't have to. You also got the Ten of Wands here. Huh. So you're dropping any burdens. It's like if anything, if you was fearing of anything that you might have missed out on in the past, people, places, things, whatever, it's like you're kind of dropping that because maybe it's just been stressing you out. What you could have done, or what you could have said, or who you could have been at some point in time. It could have been really burning you out, trying to be perfect, or trying to be perfect, or something like that. So you're imperfectly perfect. You don't have to be literally the textbook of perfect just to, because that's not a thing. So it's just like I don't know. Somebody can be taking control of their life, leaving things that they cannot control, or things that they can like handle, or things that's been stressing them out in the past. Like if I don't know if you have some obligations, or you've had too many obligations, and it's like if you missed out on some things, while chasing some other dreams, oh well, or whatever the case may be. But you're really content with something here, especially if you're like easily able to like just drop everything and let it go. It's like, so you're letting go of things at the moment, okay, and weaving your own destiny, or weaving your own web. I feel like it's more so going to the beat of your own drum. Yeah, some of you guys could be traveling, or you will be. You've been patient enough. Some of you guys are seeking adventure. And I feel like you're gonna be doing that here soon. It's something to do with time. So maybe it is time for you to seek adventure. Say fuck all this, the struggles, the burdens, the responsibility, all put on your back. Everybody needing you to be perfect, or you feel like you need to be perfect, so that everybody feels like you got everything under control and together. It's like you're good. Some of you guys are possibly a big truth teller here. Yeah, I feel like you probably expose lies. Yeah, I feel like you're digging deep into something. So it's like maybe people don't, you know how that goes. They don't want to hear any of that shit. They want smoke to be blown up their ass all the time with these damn readings. So there's that. It's something to do with some fresh ideas you have. I don't know if you're more energetic towards things that you want to be energetic towards. Anything else is like no. So you're seeking adventure. It's time for you to go on an adventure. It's time for you to venture out. It's time for you to seek solace elsewhere. So some of you guys have been doing, you've been trying to balance something out in your life. This can have a lot to do with your emotions. Yeah, I got King and Queen of Cups here, so that's good. So you and somebody are on the same page, or both of you guys understand each other really well. You and somebody support each other through thick and thin, or maybe not. I don't know. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You also got Cancer here. You can have any of this in your chart. You don't have to, but I feel like you and somebody is finally getting on the same page, or you're finally understanding each other where you come from emotionally. You and someone, and I feel like something to do with you and someone chucking it up and kind of calling a truce, or maybe like just being more understanding of each other. So whenever upheavals and things pop up, you're not stressing each other out, or things aren't like all in disarray. It's like you're able to kind of like move forward, or move through those choppy waters that you may have at certain times with someone. So this could be your child's father. You can be a father yourself. It could be anything. But I feel like some of you guys are being peaceful, or being at peace of how something turned out, or maybe with the person, doesn't matter. But I feel like it's time to do something different. It's time for you to get more flexible, even. This can literally be flexibility, but it could also just be you being more flexible with your time, between things that you're doing, because you could have had so many things going on, or so many things on your plate, that you were just overburdened with stuff. So now it's time to make room, or be more flexible with your time when it comes to different things, especially when it comes to yourself. And being more patient with yourself too, because it takes time. We're not going to understand ourselves in a whole day. Sometimes it takes us like way too long to figure out certain things about ourselves. So we're always learning about ourselves. So that's something too. It can be you also learning about a person and who they are and what they're about. So there's that. We got Sag here. All fixed energy don't have to be. It's gonna be you. You can be a Cap Sag. You don't have to. You can also be a Cap Aquarius, Cap Vedic, Sag Vedic, Aquarius Vedic. It doesn't matter. You and somebody could also be a child's father, or a father could be getting on the same page as well. What's up with visionary? Especially if you don't know this person, or maybe you didn't, or whatever. Some of you guys maybe, I don't know if y'all haven't just been on the same page in a minute. If this is not your father, it's your child's father. It could be grandpa. It doesn't have to be, or a father figure in your life. Because somebody could have had nothing but trouble, or something. Somebody knows nothing but trouble, or somebody grew up in like in troubled times. I don't know. What's visionary here for someone? Cap placements. Capricorn placements. What is it you see? You or somebody not seeing clearly, or they're overthinking? What is somebody struggling with here? I feel like you and somebody can also be sharing the load when it comes to responsibilities. It could be financial or just in general. Five of Pentacles. Struggle. Somebody struggling to see their way through life, maybe. I don't know if somebody feeling like they've been abandoned or they've lost so much that like they may be seeing things as the glass half empty more than half full. So somebody may be losing motivation when it comes to life and how to maneuver through it. I don't know if somebody, this could have to happen to do with somebody's like ideas. I don't know if somebody has like, my bad. I don't know if somebody has had all these ideas and all these visions like of what they wanted to do, and I don't know what happened. It could be where they might feel like because something's not happening how they want it to happen, it's just ruined. I don't know. Did the shit just freeze? I feel like it did. Wait a second. Uh, Anyways, that's really weird. But yeah, I feel like somebody is feeling alone, like somebody's not seeing things clearly. They don't see things. I don't know. It's something about somebody's vision, and it could have a lot to do with like what it is they thought they were going to be doing or what they should be. I don't know if somebody feels like they should be somewhere, and this could be somebody who once maybe had it all, or they're grand manifestors. Somebody is big time a manifestor, but you may also be seeing somebody as a trickster or a manipulator. So I don't know entirely. Somebody could be ignoring something here too, or somebody's ignoring something about either themselves or about a person. I don't know if it's like somebody sees the vision here. It's crazy because the King of Swords, they see the vision most definitely, and I don't know if somebody's been trying to manifest something or somebody's been trying to make something happen, and they've desired for something to be happening by now, and maybe it's not. Somebody's just like they got these ideas, but they're not following through on it. And I don't know what the problem is. I don't know if somebody's just stressing themselves out or they're way too strict on themselves. Like it has to be perfect or it has to be like, somebody's way too like hard on themselves. Somebody could be down and out. Maybe they don't have much right now. Maybe they're struggling. They could be unemployed. They may be feeling like, their back is against the wall, but they be just dealing with hardships. But it's like they feel they're not. I feel like somebody's just way too hard on themselves. I feel like somebody can be restricting themselves too to see things differently, to see something differently. And I'm not saying it's anything bad or good or whatever. I'm just saying this is just the energy, and anybody can take it any type of way. This could be somebody in your family, by the way. Doesn't matter who. What's up with this Five of Pentacles? You got Taurus and Mercury here. This can also be you. I mean, it's energy. That doesn't mean anything. It's just like awareness. When I do my readings, I don't care how bad it is on whomever's side. It's just awareness. Either you look at it, figure it out, understand it, try to see what you need to do about it. And if it's somebody else, it's just insight. That's all it is. You don't have to sit here and be mad at the reading and saying, "Oh, it's like if it's not for you, it's not for you first and foremost." But if it's just something that we have to look at, it's something you don't want to hear. Because look, I listen to a whole bunch of people telling me shit I don't want to hear all the time, and sometimes you be wanting to fight it and be like, "Fuck you," whatever. It's like you don't know me, you don't know my life. sometimes you just gotta get hit with that shit just so you can like see like, damn, maybe I do need to like work on whatever this is or figure out wherever this stuck energy is. I'm trying to like this one stuck thing in my life. Everything else may be going good, but this is one thing, shit like that. So just listening with an open ear. The devil is here, Queen of Swords is here, got the Emperor here. What the Four of Wands? Okay. This can also be somebody who is married. This is not for everyone. Somebody can be living with somebody. Somebody can be married to somebody, committed to somebody, a situation. This can also be some type of contract that somebody's in. This can be anything from mortgage to car loans to anything. Somebody may be feeling stuck in that, oppressed, maybe feeling like they got, they're depending on other people to help them get through things. It is what it is. I don't know if somebody is also trying to figure out how can they separate themselves from a situation so that they are not the ones in this Five of Pentacles. So somebody feels like no matter what they do, it's like it's gonna be in the Five of Pentacles. It's gonna be Five of Pentacles one way or the other because it's in the middle. So I don't know if somebody feels like, even if I was to leave the situation, I still have this to deal with. If I was to stay in this, I still have this to deal with. So it's like somebody has to figure out what it is they want to do. What's oppressing them? Is something keeping somebody like away from, like, I don't know, it could be somebody's addictions. They could be keeping them away from where they need to go, or they could be keeping them from like, I don't know, following through on certain things. It's maybe also keeping somebody unmotivated to where, I don't know, like, yeah, they feel like they're on top of the world, and then next thing you know, they're not. It could be because one thing messes up, one thing doesn't go a certain way, one thing's not perfect. All of a sudden, somebody's just feeling like, oh my God, everything is ruined. And it's not even that. Tower's not here. Not everything's ruined. I feel like somebody's just fighting with themselves and being too hard on themselves. Somebody's also in the middle of finding themselves as well. So I don't know if somebody's been married for a long ass time or in something or dealing with someone or dealing with the situation for so long that it's like they don't know who they are by themselves. Now, it doesn't have to be that serious, but it can definitely be where it's like somebody may not feel like they have an identity, especially if somebody's been married for a long ass time or whatever the case may be. It's gonna be somebody outside of you. It's just the same thing. It's gonna be a husband, wife. I've seen a man here. Um, so this could be somebody's husband. Somebody may also be married to somebody, but it's like this could also be somebody's child's father too. That it's like this person may be still stuck in the same like loop of whatever, and it's like hard for them to see things differently. And maybe somebody's been struggling and you've been trying to help somebody. I don't know. I don't know. But somebody definitely, if somebody's seeing something only one way, maybe they need to like correct something or look at something a little bit differently. It's like big time on, hangman. Like look at something from a different perspective. Maybe you need to do this, or maybe you need to change that, or whatever. It could be the way somebody thinks. It could be simple as that, or the way somebody spends their money. It could be that too. It could be for anything. So what's up with this Five of Pentacles for someone? Oh shit. I'm sorry. I mean, apologize if it's like I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just shit. I got things I got to work on too, so I'm not even like here to make anybody feel any type of way. Because it's crazy though. You can definitely have Aquarius in your chart. I'm getting big time of the visionary where it's like you really have so many like ideas, but because I have this issue too. It's probably because the air shit is in my chart, but I got all these different ideas, and it's like so many things I'm good at, but it's like pinpointing something and going with it. It's like, how do you do that whenever you got all these different things that it's like you're good at and that you want to do? It's like they say, oh, start with one, but then you start with that, and the next thing you know, you're like, damn, it's getting boring, or you want to go and do something else. It's like it's just weird. The struggles is here heavy. Some of you guys could be struggling emotionally. I don't know if you're seeking solace. I don't know if you're online or you're in some type of, what are those things called, with like Reddit or whatever, where people get there and they talk about their problems or they do whatever, and then they have other people who understand. And so somebody may need like something like that, get in a community where people can like support you. So a support group. Somebody definitely needs a support group. I understand that for sure. Where other people who are going through some of the same similar things can also kind of like help someone maybe gather info, or help somebody kind of like clear their mind or something to get to, so they can see something straight, or so they can see something different or more clear. Somebody's also looking for a sense of belonging. So I don't know if somebody lives somewhere where they just feel like they don't belong here. This can also just be a whole planet. Somebody feels like they're not supposed to be on this earth or something. Like they are like somebody feels like they're just completely different than anybody. I'm not saying that's like grandiose. It can be, but I don't see that. I feel like somebody just really trying to free themselves from whatever that's been like hindering them. That's wild. I already know how that is. You know about situations like that. Kind of, not really. All right, so let's see. Sagittarius here. Have you also got Cancer, Taurus? Whoa, that's weird. Oh no, it's not. Um, a lot of people I'm talking to are fathers and mothers. No offense. Or you're just really like, or married. These are either married people. You know, a lot of people I'm talking to is either married, used to be married, or fathers or mothers. I don't think I'm talking to anybody who's like, I mean, I do know I'm talking to people who are definitely like, somebody's eating Doritos, my bad, or something to do with Doritos. That was random as hell. But somebody's also like linked to, they have, somebody is just in the energy of like they're wanting to birth things, like new things, new ideas, create, create, create. The creative juices are here with the Ace of Cups, but it's something to do with like somebody feels like, you know, maybe they should let it go and leave it behind because they're disappointed in how something turns out, or I don't know, or how things are turning out. Somebody's discontent with the things they create, so they keep going back to the drawing board, or keep letting something go, or walking away from it and then coming back. I don't know if entirely this could just be feelings because there's a lot of cups here, a lot of cups, like a lot. But somebody needs to like maybe somebody needs to leave their comfort zone is where I'm feeling. So it's something to do with the comfort zone for someone. You know, sometimes you like make art and it's not perfect or it's not like how you see some people who make art and it's just like immaculate and just like grandiose and just awesome. But then you do art and it's looking like a fifth grader did the shit. I can't even say that some fifth graders be on it. And it's just like you're like fuck this. I'm not even going to do it anymore because it doesn't look like how I want it to look. It's like things like that. Somebody could also be into nail art or something to do with sculpting. It's like this nail art. Someone. It's funny because I like I like doing that, but I'm not teaching myself. I'm not doing anything physically for me to be like, oh, it's ugly. So I don't know. This could also be somebody who makes like somebody may also makes like T-shirts or designs or clothes. Like somebody make literally does like graphic tees or something as well, or they want to, or something to do with art for somebody. Somebody sees the vision, but it says it's not how they want it to look, and it's not perfect. Maybe it's not selling. Somebody's just like, I'm just gonna fuck, like leave this. I'm just gonna fuck it. I'm just gonna leave it alone and say fuck it, or just drop all this. Like it could also be where somebody's dropping like, you know, the stress behind needing things to be perfect, whatever it is. Like just say fuck it. Slather some fucking whatever on something and say look like and just be like start from there. It doesn't have to be picture perfect. But then again, you know, I don't know what field somebody's in, so maybe somebody's like being really critical because it has to be a certain way. Like it can't be just anything. What's up with werewolves, real quick? Who is this energy that's impossible to control, or who is this person who is hiding a dark secret? This could have something to do with like their health or their friends or where they come from, their community. This can also be like somebody's definitely on the defense, not defense, but somebody's definitely like guarded for whatever reason. Guarding a secret. This secret could be mind blowing, or it could be so fucking like it could be insane, or it could just be like like damn, really? That's what you're hiding. This could something to do with a community or a friend group or a friend or something. Something about somebody's past. Anyways, what's up with this werewolf? Who's werewolves for anybody? There we go. The sun. Truth is here. Something about a friend or someone who someone is close to. Somebody's like got a dark secret. A friend or somebody who's really close to someone is just like feeling victimized or tortured, or they're just filled with rage for some odd reason. But I don't know if somebody just feels guilty or ashamed of some dark secret and they just don't want it to be exposed. The sun is here, so it's going to have something to do with a child or something about somebody's childhood. It can also be something that's not even all that serious, but naivety is here. So I don't know if somebody's just pretending like everything's all good. Yeah, Star is here in the Five of Swords. Somebody needs some help, some healing. Somebody needs hands. Somebody needs to put some hands. Somebody needs to be. Bleh. Someone needs to be putting someone's hands on the. Not like that. I'm saying it all wrong. Unless somebody is getting their hands put on, or putting their hands on someone like a violent type of situation, domestic at that. I feel like somebody needs hands put on them, like holy hands or something. I don't know. Maybe somebody needs to be like exercised, or if that's even a thing. I'm not even trying to be funny. Somebody also may need to be locked up or need to be put away with the King of Swords, Page of Swords. Somebody's looking at someone like, I don't know, just one of these days. This is random. I feel like somebody's definitely being analyzed or just watched. Like, I don't know if you're watching somebody and you're just noticing things like something's wrong with someone. They need healing. They need inspiration. They need positivity, but reinforcement or read something. I don't know if somebody intimidates you or somebody's energy intimidates you. I'm not saying it's like, as far as like, oh yeah, you're scared, but it can be a something where it is upsetting or disturbing, possibly. To be heavy Aquarius is here, unless you're a Cap Aquarius. Got terrifying here. This is some okay. Side note for some other person, this is something to do with like a priest or somebody who's like this could be somebody's like guides or I don't know if this is somebody who's like in some type of like sanctuary. I don't know if this is like a priest. Okay, priest for someone. Pastor. I was gonna say something that yeah, priestess, pastor. Somebody who is like somebody is definitely okay. Three of Cups keep coming out, so I don't know if somebody is their dark secret is something to do with another person. They're hiding something, and I feel like it's just a dark secret, and it's like somebody's not gonna say anything. I feel like somebody's trying to control their dark side or some shit, or to control something. Urges maybe their urge to whatever. Crazy thing is though, the sun is here, so I don't know if somebody is just like they have a light within them, but that shit needs to be exercised out of them. Because I don't know what dark shit somebody's going through, but it's like it may be to the point where it's like you can't do anything about it. They're gonna have to want it for themselves, or they're gonna have to like pick themselves up or something. I don't know what's going on with someone. What's up with this Five of Swords, real quick, with the werewolf? I'm thinking of like, what's that movie called? With the vampires and shit. Twilight. Wasn't Twilight? I don't know why Twilight is here with the star and the werewolf. I'm getting Twilight or something. The sun. So this could be like that type of situation, like that whole story. I don't really remember because I watched the first one, but I wasn't really like into all that shit. But something to do with like maybe how that story came about, which I don't know anything about it. So wasn't she like she was new to town, or she was new, or something like that? But she carried some type of like something within her, some divine. I don't know. They were all like wanting her. Or they was all like not all, but people was really it was something within her that the people wanted. I think it was like a light or something, right? Somebody could be in the spotlight. Maybe somebody's like famous or something, but and it was like this whole battle between one species and another, or I don't fucking know. I don't know anything about it, but I thought it was something like that. So I don't know if that's like some type of situation that somebody's going through where somebody's battling light and dark, or somebody's battling between like over here, over there, like who they are or what they want to be or something, or struggling with it. Ten and Wands this year. I don't know if somebody can be a Sag. You can be a Cap Sag, but whatever. Ten of Wands been coming out just like Ten of Swords was coming out like crazy. Now the Ten of Wands is coming out like crazy. Not now, but Ten of Swords was coming out like crazy like last week up through like the beginning of this week or the end of last week, like the weekend through yesterday. Ten of Swords was like popping like crazy. I don't know why. Actually, Ten of Swords has been popping a little bit longer than that, to be honest. But now Ten of Wands is coming out like crazy. So 10-10. Somebody could be September. Not that, not September. Somebody could be born in October. I mean, it can't have something to do with September, but something to do with October. So this could be like, the fall or something about the fall. I'm getting like the weekend now. I ain't scared of the fall. But that was off his like first album where everything was about drugs, sex, and rock and roll and whatever the fuck. So his fame. So what's up with Hermit? Speaking of which, I haven't heard from him in a minute. What's up with Hermit here? Got Virgo energy. It's only we got Virgo and we got Aquarius here with the Visionary and then Virgo with the Hermit. So what's good? It could also be setbacks. People experience setbacks and then they act like the whole world is like against them or something. It happens. I understand things are vast these days for us. So I feel for the people who are in their 20s right now, and things are going how it's going, and people feel like they're just if they're not famous or something or a TikTok influencer or whatever that their life is over. I can understand because things are different now than they were back then. But when you get to a certain age, I've heard like my own mom said she didn't really get to her career until she was like 33. She didn't start like actually. So it takes time. For some people, they think it has to be now. It has to be in your 20s. Not everybody's supposed to be getting famous or whatever at a younger on. So people may they may supposed to be like uh I'm not gonna say famous, but their breakthrough could come in and when they're like 40, 50. It just really depends. So it's just maybe not somebody's time. Somebody could be forcing something to be their time. Maybe it's not. It could be a lot of like self reflection journey, all this self care thing that they got to go through first and understanding themselves first before anything. So people don't do that. They get famous early on, and then what be happening? These people on here, these influencers be taking their lives completely engulfed by all kinds of crazy shit. It's wild. They don't even know how to handle it. Because they don't know anything about it, and they get this fame, and they don't even know how to handle it. And next thing you know, they're diving deep into drugs and all kinds of crazy shit, ending their lives all early, living fast. It's not for everybody. Young, when they're young, you got Seven of Wands here. Got Sag here heavy, so you could definitely be a Cap Sag just got on your chart, but this is definitely a Virgo here that you could be dealing with, or this could be in your chart. It's something to do with like manifesting. I don't know if you just feel like you can't trust anybody right now because maybe people have been stifling you, or you just feel like things should be differently for you, or you can definitely feel as if you want nothing to do with the outside world. I understand that big time. This doesn't have. I mean, this could just be energy and doesn't have anything to do with Virgo. Maybe you have something within your chart that's like that. Doesn't have to be Virgo. It could be just like because life path sevens are kind of like that too. Oh, what's good, Maurice? My bad. I didn't see you in there. Um, so I can understand that. I can relate to that because we're not Virgos, of course, but life path sevens have a lot of Virgo traits when it comes to like the hermit and being a recluse and being too by yourself. And you can also be very like you can have a big distrust in other people. But that's like the dark side of the seven. That's just when you don't work on certain things. That's what that is. So it's just like somebody just hasn't been working on certain things within themselves, but yet they've been trying to manifest it and be patient. Somebody's definitely defensive here. We got it twice here with Seven of Wands and the Hermit in reverse. This card is not the regular Hermit card. if you can tell. It's not like a regular because none of these are. This is just happened to be called the Hermit, but or Hermit, but it's not the Hermit card like in tarot at all. But it does have traits, characteristics. But defensive is here in this card, and then we also got the Seven of Wands, which is also somebody being extra defensive. So somebody doesn't trust anybody at all. What's up with the Temperance? King of Wands. This would be a Leo. Sag, big time Sag because we got Temperance here, so this could be you. You could be a male. You don't have to. Five of Pentacles and then the Three of Wands. Yeah, High Priestess here and the King of Swords. It's like you really want something. You've been patient, been patiently waiting, or somebody been patiently waiting for something to manifest, come into fruition. And I don't know what they're struggling with. What is this Five of Pentacles? Because it could definitely just only be money or just what it is that they're trying to create as far as like a career or a business or something like that. The Chariot, success. The Sun. Somebody wants, in the Nine of Pentacles, somebody just wants to be successful. And this could just be a monetary thing. What's that, Shanila? What'd you say? I'm in Aries. Oh, okay. I'm doing Capricorn. Sorry. I don't say that on Twitch like that because Twitch has me weird. No offense, but I don't really be saying I haven't really been on Twitch like that anyways. It's the reason why I don't really put out the same messages. So I did Aries, yes, no, I didn't. But I'll be doing them over. So I'll probably put the names on here so you'll know if I'm doing it next time. I don't know who I'm doing next. I gotta eat first. Virgo was supposed to be next, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that. I took Libra out of it completely because no offense to Libras, but they don't watch anything, so there's no reason for me to keep putting my energy into their readings. Maybe later on. But if somebody really wants success, they want to be successful. That's what they've been working towards. That's what they've been trying to make happen. But somebody could just be experiencing challenges. Somebody may be having like hmm, I don't know. Somebody's just been experiencing a lot of things, like some certain blockages, and this could be why someone feels like they're not becoming successful like they want to. They've been so patient. They've been not letting people close to them because somebody's afraid that if people are close to them when they're trying to manifest, they won't get it. It's like so somebody's afraid of having people around them while they're manifesting because they've been experiencing setbacks dealing with people. I completely understand that. So I understand why somebody doesn't want to be like they want to be left alone. But somebody also feels as if they if somebody doesn't think or believe or whatever, like how they believe or think or whatever, then there's like they have no use or something. I don't know. Somebody feels as if everybody wants to be successful, everybody wants to be like me, but no, that's not it. This is somebody's business. Somebody just wants to have a successful business or be a successful business owner or entrepreneur, and they don't want anybody, but they don't want any help, and they don't want anybody around them to actually like be there for them or like I don't know. The Chariot is here. You got Cancer here. You got Sag here heavy. Leo, Leo's heavy. Sag heavy. You got Virgo heavy. Gemini, Cancer, Taurus, and Mercury. Also got Aries Sun. Doesn't mean anything, but it can. That's all I got for you, Caps. We've been on here for a minute, longer than I was supposed to, but I've said a lot of stuff because there was a lot going on in the beginning. So we might want to rewind it. What time is it? 11, 12. Aries is after Virgo, so I guess I'll do Virgo now, and then I'll switch. I gotta eat something, so that's more important to me than these damn readings. Sorry, but I'll at least do Virgo, and then I'm gonna eat, and then I'm gonna come back and do Aries and whomever else. Actually, no, I'll just do Virgo and Aries now and get them out of the way, and then I'm gonna eat. So I'll be off for the rest of the night. I usually do six, but I'm not gonna force myself to do all that. So Virgo is next. I see whomever there, and it's been real. And then after that, like I said, Aries. So later, peoples. See what's up. I know I stream. I'm affiliate. Oh, I'm not. I don't think somebody told me I should do it. I forgot to even look into that. So I gotta see how to become it because I don't know. All right.